Hey class, it's Mr. Jones. Today we're going to kind of go more into the rhetorical appeals that we really went over on Tuesday whenever we went over the Day of Infamy speech, ethos, logos, and pathos. Um, there's an IXL topic. I know everyone's favorite IXL. But this one is, well, I mean, I wouldn't, clarify it as fun, but it's not. If you've kind of been listening to what we've been going over, it's not near as challenging um, as the other ones, or at least I don't believe so. But the first thing you need to do, make sure you sign in up here. I'm already signed in, so it's not really showing where it is, but I'm pretty sure it's like right around here. If you need your credentials, check your email for an email from IXL, and they should have your credentials in there. And then we're going to go down, and it's going to be I.1. Identify appeals to ethos, pathos, and logos and advertisements. So, y'all, it's important to remember that ethos is an appeal to ethics or someone's credibility or someone's reputation. Logos is someone's credibility to someone's credibility to logic, stats, facts, data, something that's logical, and pathos is to emotion. So I'm hoping that by doing a couple of these with you all, it will give some of you who are struggling more of a mental image, a visual that you can actually see. So serving up good times. So what I see whenever I see this is I see a happy family. And so what is happy? What's a happy family? Happy sure does seem like an emotion. Hey, if you buy Super Tom paper plates, you're going to serve up good times and your family's going to have happy little picnics like this. So that's what I'm going to go with. Oh, pathos. Submit. Cheaper Paper Depot sells the same paper you'll find elsewhere at half the price. Cheaper Paper Depot. So I think that seems like a fact. I remember on these, whenever I did this last year, I think this was the one that really confused me somehow, I think. It might have been another one. But it was kind of one of the only ones that, my students really, really struggled with. But I'm pretty sure that one would be logos, just because it sells the same paper you'll find elsewhere at half the price. I mean, I could see where they're trying to build up their reputation here, but I still think that's more logos than it is anything. Okay. All right, good. Okay, so this one kind of goes back to that first one. Make every moment count. Anytime you see something that's kind of family related, it's not 100% of the time, but more times than not, they're doing that to kind of, trigger your emotions. Hey, if you use this, whatever, rice maker or whatever, then it's going to provide you and your children more one-on-one time, making sure that every moment counts. To me, that's pathos to a T. Animals need your help. Adopt a pet from your local shelter. For those of you that are in person, this is the exact ad or commercial I talked about whenever I would explain pathos from the very beginning, because it really gets that kind of heart jerking, jerks at your heart, kind of emotion, especially the commercials like this. But that's pathos to a T. What's rhetorical advice? Okay, so biotin, this Gold-Tech pet food has biotin in it, which helps promote healthy skin and coat. It has zinc in it, which improves immune system support, and copper to promote healthy bones. So all of these seems like facts. You can prove that zinc, copper, and biotin is all in Gold-Tech pet food. So for that reason, I'm going to go with logic because it's factual. When your child is sick, nothing else matters. Rural X children's cold and flu can help. So, again, it kind of seems family related because they make it about your child. So to me, and I'm not saying every time it has something to do with the family or a child, you have to, you need to go to ethos or pathos. But a lot of times they do that to trigger your emotions. So, um, kind of get a understanding. Make sure that you feel confident and comfortable that they are trying to trigger your emotions. Because if you start becoming too dependent on seeing like family or children and just throwing pathos in there, then you're gonna get a couple wrong that you shouldn't, which will do nothing but agitate you or make you a little more mad. So I'm gonna go with pathos on that one. All right, you all. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to do this like all video. I'm trying to get an ethos one, so that way I can say I've given you an example of all three. But so far and after this one, it's still going to be only pathos and logos. In a 4-week trial, 91% of users saw firmer, younger looking skin. That's a fact. 91%. That's logos. There's an ethos. The best in its class for over 50 years. So right here, they're trying to build up the credibility of STEMCOM hip replacements. Um, hey, we're the best in its class. We have been for over 50 years. You know, you should trust us. They're building up their credibility, their reputation. So I'm going to go with ethos. So you all, biggest thing on this, take your time. I know a lot of times it can be, frustrating, especially with IXL. It seems like a lot of times if you get one right, you go up 2 points. You get one wrong, you go down like 45. I get it. You all take your time on these. And you all, I'm really hoping that the visual on this, the picture, will help you all out a lot for the future. As always, we're going to try to get our SMART score up to 90 because 90 shows mastery. Of course, if you want to go ahead and try to get it up to 100, go ahead, knock yourself out. I will put it in the computer out of 100 out of 90 if you do end up getting 100. Or if you want to end with a 90 or an 85 or whatever you have, that's just fine too. But as with always, IXL related or anything related to my class, if you all are stuck on anything, confused, need help with something, just shoot me an email, you all. I'll be glad to try to help you all out any way I can. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Thanks.